Alright, Minfilia. The price... Oh, recurring problem. The price of principles. Minfilia appears to be lost in thought. Hey girl, hey, what's up? Kat, it pleases me to see you well. Do excuse me for interrupting, Kat. My lady, the gentleman from Ashgana Exports has just left. I understand now why you didn't want to receive him. You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards that we will not be receiving any further guests this evening. Thank you, my lady. Ever since we defeated Gaius Van Belsar and destroyed his ultima weapon, the eyes of the world have followed our every move, scarce remembering to blink. Where once we were worked in secret, with precarious few friends and all too many enemies, we are now besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer us his complete support. A true embarrassment of riches. Of course, every promise of patronage comes at a price. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavor to engage us more subtly. Dress it how they will, the message is ever the same. We shall help you, but only if you help us. The gentleman Tataru spoke of was more brazen than most. In exchange for certain supplies, he would have us resolve a business dispute. Naturally, I refused him, as I have every other merchant of his ilk. Alas, the syndicate's overtures are not so easily rejected. When we formed the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, it was the goal of serving Eorzea, not the interests of individual Eorzeans. Our neutrality is fundamental to our cause. In my heart, I know this to be true, and yet, if accepting these offers of patronage could empower us to do the greater good, might they not warrant greater consideration? Our Baldician colleagues have been generous beyond measure, but we cannot expect them to. Forgive me, I did not mean to burden you so. Yet my urge to share this dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Might I impose upon you to consult the others? They are like to have their own opinions on this matter. Sure. We can go ask some people. 'Tis the lot of the powerful to attract the covetous as well as the needy. Thus doth prudence dictate that those with power proffer aid with one hand, whilst the other resteth ever on their hilt. Fuck. Alas, we have not the luxury of time to decipher our petitioners' machinations. Nay, not while the beast tribes do labor unseen, defiant in defeat, to raise up against their fallen primals once more. Doubt not that they shall return, stronger and bolder both, nor that we shall be the ones to meet them. The sacred charge shall ever be ours. 'Tis but a pity we are so few, and our fortune so finite. Okay. None can deny that that we would benefit from more support. But if it comes at the cost of our principles, neutrality was ever a delicate matter. I've lost count how many times I've had to explain to people that our allegiances need not necessarily lie in the same place as our headquarters. Mind you, if we are to sell our services for Gil, we might as well declare our fealty to Ulda now and have done with it. I'm quite sure Ida would enjoy the bribes. Would you enjoy the bribes, Ida? I've been receiving a lot of gifts lately, but Papalimo keeps making me send them back. It wouldn't be so bad, but some of them are really nice. I mean, very nearly abandoned your principles nice, you know? Okay. Fortune begets power, and power fortune. That we, especially you, have power is beyond doubt. The question is what to do with it. You may be interested to know that there is a growing belief amongst the refugees that Alamigo could be liberated. If only the Scions could commit their strength to the cause. Yet theirs is but one of many causes. We stand at a crossroads, Kat. Each path is paved with good intentions, but where they lead is far from clear. Recall you are meeting with the Admiral shortly after the Luminsons sent word of the summoning of Titan? Then mayhap you also recall that my words to our host. I said unto Merlwyb that her people had broken their treaty with the kobolds, and that the beastmen had justly responded. That we had been called to intervene in a conflict which she herself had invited. I spoke, in short, the truth. And hi, Tali. Hold on. And wherefore did I speak? Because owing no allegiance to Limsa, I felt no compulsion to allow the Luminsons to distort the facts to fit a narrative which justified their actions and absolved them of guilt. Upon this subject, Minfilia can't expect a similar reply. Our many alliances with the city-states have already weakened our claim to neutrality, but the path she contemplates would see us relinquish it entirely. Hi, Alphino. Oh. This situation is not wholly unexpected. I too have given much thought to our organization's future, though it would seem I have reached a different conclusion. Mayhap it is time I made my feelings known to the Ascendant. Come along, Kat. Alphino, Kat, is not amiss. You desired counsel, and so you shall have it. Minfilia, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, must leave Ul'dah. I mean, agreed. A lot of people got murdered here. We must do what? So long as we remain in Ul'dah territory, we will never be free to act with impunity. Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. We may have demonstrated our capabilities, and the Syndicate has taken note. They will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. Surely you realize they are the reason Vesper Bay still lacks an Aetheryte. They know full well how beneficial one would be to our cause, which is why it and other favors will be denied unless we cooperate. If Ul'dah is no longer suitable, where would you have us go? Experience has taught us that the appearance of neutrality is as important as the reality. Accordingly, we must keep each of our great nations at arm's length, and plant our banner in a base which all agree to be beyond their borders. Mor Dhona. Revenant's Toll, to be precise. It lies within neutral territory and offers all the essential facilities we require. By way of an additional benefit, it is also frequented by a veritable legion of adventurers who may serve to supplement our ranks. I am, of course, conscious of the fact that we have developed a certain bond with Ul'dah and her people over the years, but I truly believe this to be the best course of action. As you yourself observed, we have invaluable ties to the local community, forged through years of concerted effort. Ul'dah is our home, Alphino. To cast aside everything we have built and start anew in the desolate wasteland would be beyond reckless. The decision is yours to make, Antecedent. I ask only that you recall the shared purpose which first moved us to found the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, which moved you to found the Path of the 12 that. We aspire to an ideal, you and I, just as my grandfather did, that makes us more than mere comrades in arms. We are as much your family as. That will be all, Alphino. I am sure you have some familiar affairs of your own to attend to. Your concern is most generous, but no, I have left them in the hands of men better suited to the task than I. I could not very well allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of the Order, after all. I don't think Minfilia liked that too much, chat. I don't think she liked that one bit. Moving on. Once again, Minfilia appears to be lost in thought. Leave Ulda. Has it truly come to this? Oh, Kat, pray attend to Alphino. He is engaged in some business or other and requires your assistance. Pray be on your way. Alphino waits upon you, and I have much to think about. Oh, and tell him he shall have my answer in due time. Okay. Hi, Alphino. Welcome back. Confound it. She knows what must be done, and still she hesitates. Oh my god, I can read. All because of these fanciful rumors. I should explain. Minfilia's mother, well, adoptive mother, was among the great many who perished during the calamity. Flamin, I don't know how to pronounce her name, was her name, though you may know her better as the songstress of Ulda. She was a performer of singular talent, and much loved by the people of Eorzea, not to mention a certain Charlayan minstrel. As you may imagine, the news of her passing was greeted with shock and disbelief by her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what had happened. That her body was never found only served to encourage speculation. Minfilia, too, struggled at first to accept the truth, but as Flamin's absence stretched from months to years, she saw that there could be no other explanation. Until recently, at any rate. For whatever reason, rumors have once again begun to circulate about Flamin is still alive and well. One of our informants, Father Iliud, has sent word that a woman matching the songstress's description has been seen of late at the seaside resort of Costa del Sol. If we could succeed in tracking her down, I have no doubt that any worries that now plague Minfilia's heart might be assuaged. I mean to set forth for Lenosha at once. Let us reconvene there and inquire with Master Gigi Ruju as to the veracity of these rumors. All right. Let's go.
Oh, sweet siren of the sands, my Mikate muse, why have you forsaken me? Titan's bane, Kat, what brings you to my humble resort? Flamin, you mean to tell me the goddess made flesh who dwelt among us until so very recently was the songstress of Ulda? Egads, man, if I had known that, I would have chained her to my bedpost and never let her leave.
Sir. No. 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 Absolutely not. No. No.
Oh, for shame. To think that she now plies her trade with the riffraff off to the west, or wherever she said she was going. It's a tragedy, I say, a tragedy.
That's all it was.
West.
Oh, west is it? Thank you, Master Gigi Ruju. Your information will serve us well. That said, there are a number of places she could be. I shall begin my search by the docks and see if any witnesses might have some knowledge to spare. I would be most appreciative if you could travel on to Wineport and do the same. Alright. Well, if it isn't Kat, the savior of Wineport, to what do we owe the pleasure? Oh yes, we did receive a customer matching that description. She was a delight to behold, to give the woman her due. But her perfume was so ghastly, I had no choice but to eject her from the premises. What'd you do, yeet her? Interfering with tastings, you understand. If she is your query, why not consult your blind associate? His olfactory perception is without peer. Given that I could smell the woman from a mile away, I dare say he could smell her from 10. You want to know if I've seen a Mikate lass by the name of Flamin? I wish. I haven't seen a lass of any description for far too bloody long. Sir.
I see you've had many grand adventures since we last spoke, Kat. You must share them with me sometime.
The girl from a little while ago?
One does not forget a perfume like that. So robust and intoxicating, yet simultaneously familiar. Reminiscent of a bloom native to these parts, in fact. I said as much as when we spoke. She complimented my powers of observation and asked me where she might find some of the flowers. So I told her to follow the road south into Raincatcher Gully and then head east after crossing the second bridge. The flowers which grow in the shade of the cliff have the strongest scent, you see. If you make haste, you might yet find her there. Let's go! Flamin! Hori Gaboo. She's just picking a flower, not giving a fuck. Oh, the quiver is so gross. Flamin! Ma'am. Oh. I am in your debt, stranger. I did not realize my activities had roused the Gaboo's ire until it was too late. Their oils can be used to make perfume, you see, and Flamin? I don't... Who are you? Whom do you serve? It appears you've already found our woman. Consider me impressed, my friend. The songstress of Ulda, I presume. Minfilia, or should I say Asilla, is looking for you. Asilia? Asilia? You are the very picture of health, my lady, yet the world thinks you dead. I can only conclude that this was by design. The question is, why? Not everyone who endeavors to find me does so with the best intentions, child. You will be pleased to know that I fully intend to reveal myself to Minfilia when the time is right. Oh, well, that does please me, more than you know. But tell me, sojourners in the forests, sojourns? In the forest of Lenotia aside, when exactly will the time be right? When I deem it so. Do you imagine I travel all this way on a whim? As I was telling your associate prior to your intrusion, I came here to harvest these flowers to use in a perfume. Does that satisfy your curiosity? Or do you would you interrogate me further? My apologies for the interruption. Anyway, now that we have all of which we came for, might we continue this conversation in a safer locale? Wineport, say? She caught him off guard. Let's go. This is not at all how I had envisioned it. I can scarce begin to imagine what emotions will go through Minfilia's heart when she reunites with her mother after all these years. It's like, I have no idea how this is gonna go. Flamin, all things in time. Aww. Flamin has made her peace and is ready to reunite with her adopted daughter. You say my daughter awaits us in Vesper Bay, yes? I have kept her waiting long enough. Let us be off on the next ferry. I can finish fashioning the perfume along the way. Understood. Come with me. It would be my pleasure to escort you to the Waking Sands. Pray return! Oh. Well, let's go! It just yeeted me! I'm gonna do this post quest first. Minfilia! Oh. Antecedent. You have a guest. Lamin? See? They don't use the F. Asilla. Aww. I haven't seen her like this in years, Kat.
I never truly believed it when they told me you were dead, but what kept you away for so long? The Imperials came for me, as I always knew they would, and so I resolved to stay as far away from you as I could, lest their pursuit of me endanger you and our cause.
I could think of no better way to grant you the freedom to continue our work. And continue it you did, achieving things I would not have imagined possible. I followed your every success and celebrated in secret. I'm so proud of you, Asilla. I learned from the best. I have a gift for you. Celestia of Perfume, you remembered. How could I ever forget? You wore it all the time. If ever I lost sight of you, I could find you again just by following my nose. I did not think it was made anymore. You must have gone to so much trouble. It was no trouble to me, my darling. I fear I cannot say the same for Kat, however. I could not have made it without him. Thank you, Kat. Thank you both. There's something else. This is the cat's eye I found. All those years you kept it. My father was a member of the Alamegan resistance. When I was a child, he brought me here to Ulda. The accident which claimed his life apparently happened shortly after our arrival. It was Laman who took care of me then. She raised me as her own, taught me everything I needed to know to survive. I am no stranger to the facts of your history, yet I fear I have failed to grasp their implications. It is clear that there is much I do not know, about you and your mother both. One of her first lessons to me concerned mining, and I was a very dedicated student. This cat's eye was the first stone I unearthed. It wasn't much, of course, but I was exceedingly proud to have found it nonetheless. So I gave it to Laman as a gift. Lamin. She said it was beautiful, but there I am at a loss. Why are you returning this to me? Is something amiss? No, Asilla, nothing is amiss. Quite the opposite. I need you to realize how far you've come and how much further you must still go. You and your allies have accomplished far more than I could ever hope. You have succeeded where I failed and made me so proud that words fail me. But even as I marvel at the woman you've become, and at all the many things you've done, I cannot help but think of that much which you have yet to do, and of what it may entail. Asilla, daughter, you cannot stay here anymore. You and the Scions must leave Ulta. Laman. You built it once, Asilla. You can build it again. And this time, we'll do it together. Truly? Elfino, the time has come for the Scions to leave Vesper Bay. We shall establish a new headquarters in Revenant's Toll, as you proposed. Much work lies ahead of us. Inform our fellow Scions and send word to the students of Baldician. Preparations begin at once. Alright. None of this is going to be better than what I've got. Laying the foundation, Menfilia would share with you the latest news on the Scion's imminent relocation. I was not expecting another cutscene. It is all well and good that we have found ourselves a new home in Revenant's Toll,
But there is so much to be done, and in so little time. Our first step is to secure the cooperation of the Adventurers Guild representatives there. Were it not for the Guild's considerable efforts, the original Camp Revenant's Toll would have never been established, much less its more heavily fortified successor. However, with construction still ongoing, the resources in short supply, it seems certain that the Guild will require something in return for their support, sympathetic to our cause though it may be. Whatever they ask, I shall not begrudge it. To be plain, we need them more than they need us. Without their assistance, such essential tasks as securing new facilities, cultivating relationships with local merchants, and recruiting adventurers would prove difficult, if not impossible. You need not concern yourself with such matters, antecedent. Really, Alphino? If I need concerning myself with anything, it is surely matters such as these. Indirectly, perhaps. I submit that you might instead concern yourself with a different matter, namely, to whom the resolution of such matters might best be entrusted. And here I am, nor do I come alone. May I present the esteemed emissary of the Adventurers Guild at Revenant's Toll? Well, that was fast. It is an honor, antecedent. Upon receiving word from your intentions from Master Alphino, we thought it best to begin talks at the earliest available opportunity. Know that my associates at Revenant's Toll hold the Scions of the Seventh Dawn with the highest regard. We should be honored to welcome your organization. There are, of course, certain provisions which must be negotiated. If it pleases you, I would do so. It does. Sir, unless I am mistaken, you are the one known as Kat, are you not? May I say what a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance. Slaffborn spoke of you in the most glowing terms. To steal an Imperial Reaper and then use it to infiltrate a Garlean castrum is an undertaking few would contemplate and fewer still survive. You shall always be welcome at Revenant's Toll. We hope you will favor us with your presence again ere long. Okay, bye. Guess the woman's not gonna say anything? Well, well, it would seem your reputation precedes you, Kat. Perhaps I should dispatch you to Revenant's Toll with all haste, as first intended. But before that, I dare say you have earned yourself a rest. After all, you have traveled far, and so far, and there is already so much you have done for us, and for me. We will speak again anon. Till then, take care. All right. Do. Oh, more cutscenes. Oh. Ah, Kat, were you able to get some rest? I would ask you to come with me to the Solar. Alphino has just returned, and it would seem there is something he would share with us. Oh, all of us? Okay. You're here. Good. I come bearing news. The negotiations are concluded. And our friends at the Adventurers Guild have agreed to furnish us with new facilities and material support in exchange for our assistance in the ongoing defense and development at Revenant's Toll. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn shall have a new home in Mor Dhona. The Rising Stones. A bittersweet victory, if truth be told. I cannot deny that I had come to look forward to Tataru's tales of our many guests and their many, many demands. From the waking sands to the rising stones. Passably poetic. That wasn't your doing, was it? It's like, bitch, please.
I too have news to share. In expectation of this momentous day, I personally informed the Alliance leaders of our plans, and they have each pledged their full support, General Reborn included. Moreover, I have decided that the time is ripe for us to cast off the vestiges of our Order's veil of secrecy and announce ourselves to the world.
Oh, so we can be all murdered again? Okay, cool.
Are you sure that is wise, Antecedent? If anything, it is a mere formality. Our existence is quite possibly the worst kept secret in Eorzea. Let us affirm our identity, proclaim our achievements, that all may know what the Scions of the Seventh Dawn stand for. Well, obvious risks apart, it would be nice to receive a little more recognition. And the people have the right to know who saved them. It is my hope that this gesture will encourage the people of Eorzea to place their trust in us. I would reveal to them the true extent of our power, yes, but in so doing, I would show them that this power is accountable to no one and at once to all. And what of us? We who have felled primals and faced down the Empire. To you, my fellow Scions, I would say this. Prepare for the challenges which lie ahead, for they will be great indeed. Great. I say, yet no greater than us. And we will rise to them, as we have time and time again, united as one.
I knew it! I knew it was gonna be another fucking cutscene. I trust nothing.
There must be some way I can... Wait, that area is said to be rich in minerals. Maybe I should ask Fleming to teach me some basics in mining, too.
Ah! I'm free! I'm free of my invisible trap.
Do you ever wonder how he does it? Alphino, I mean. It was almost predictable that he should appear with an emissary of the Adventurers Guild with mere moments after I had expressed the need to forge ties between our organizations. Truly, his sense of timing rivals even your own. Setting such mysteries aside for the present, I have a task for you. I would like you to deliver these documents to Slaftborn. They concern our forthcoming move. Do take care on the road and represent us well, Kat.
I was told to expect a Scion, but I didn't expect it to be you. It has been far too long, Kat. Have you something for me? Yes? Here you go. Let's see now. Yes, everything appears to be in order. You'll be staying with us for a while, yes? Would that we had a dozen more like you. Since we don't, though, we'll just give you the work of a dozen men. I just. What is this, capitalism? Alright. It's possibly a primal. Slaftborn would show you around the Scion's soon-to-be home in Revenant's Toll. Oh, cutscene, okay. Back to work of a dozen men, I see. Ha, but I just. Do you? You've made the joke twice now. Even I can appreciate that an important man such as yourself has little time for menial tasks. But since you're here, mayhap you'd be keen on having a look around the Scion's new home. See that impressive structure over there? That's the palace. That's the place. It was originally built to house a branch of the guild, you see. As such, it comes complete with a tavern where adventurers can rest from the road, fill their bellies with good food and drink, and their ears with tales of fortunes to be had about the realm. It may be a bit ruckus at times, but I imagine it'll be as good a place as any to recruit capable men and women to your cause. Come with me, I'll show you around.
Kat, is that you? I'm quite sorry to interrupt, but I have urgent news. We received grim tidings from Gridania, and it would seem our aid is required at once. I must ask you to report back to the Waking Sands with all due haste.
Is everything quite all right, friend? I can't say I'm privy to the details, but it would appear this is no time for a leisurely tour. But no worries, you can rest assured I'll see to all the necessary arrangements. Pray return any time you've seen to your more pressing matters. Okay, bye, I guess. Oh, okay.
A messenger from the Twin Adder came to the Waking Sands while you were in Mor Dhona. I wasn't privy to this conversation with the antecedent, but I did see the look on her face when he took his leave. Something is definitely amiss. Could it be that the Ixal have summoned Garuda again? Or mayhap Imperial forces have been sighted within the shroud? Well, whatever it may be, I'm almost certain it's nothing you can't handle. Now go and ask the antecedent if there's anything you can do.
Okay, I will ask Minfilia. Why are we calling her the antecedent all of a sudden? All right, Minfilia.
I knew this day would come, yet I prayed it would not come so soon. We have reason to believe that another primal, or an entity resembling one, has been summoned in Gridania.
Thine arrival is customarily timely, Kat. The etheric waves leave little room for doubt. Thy talents will be needed ere long. If there be truth in my suspicions, 'tis a familiar foe we face, though one quite unlike the Lady of the Vortex.
We dare not draw conclusions without evidence, but as Oriange says, the readings bear a strong resemblance to ones observed more than 5 years ago. Though I had hoped the Moggles guard beyond such follies. Suffice it to say, the disturbance warrants a full investigation.
Thy presence hath been requested by Commander Heloy. He awaiteth thee at the Adder's Nest.
Pray hasten to Gridania, Kat. Ida and Papalima will rendezvous with you there. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
I was right. I do have to go to the Adder's Nest. A pleasure to see you as always, Private Winwissive. Thank you for coming so swiftly. I could think of no one more qualified to... but we're getting ahead of ourselves. Allow me to explain. I don't remember his voice. This is what he's gonna... It's possibly a primal.
A buffalo!
And a Waffacoffer. Level I-70. What is my current one? Okay, whatever. Nothing's gonna be better than what I got. But... Buffalo. Kupo! Hail to the king, Kupo. Herloy wishes to brief you on the latest crisis in Gridania. Not long ago, the Moggle Kuplo Kop visited the Adder's Nest and requested an audience with the Elder Seedseer. He spoke of an imminent threat to all Moggle kind, one which would imperil the entire Twelveswood if left unchecked. You proved an able ambassador to the Sylphs, and we would have you reprise the role in our dealings with the Moggles. The rest of you should hear from Kuplo Kop himself. He awaits you in the Elder Seedseer at the Lotus Stand. Just warning, if anyone joins me for this primal, probably gonna die.
The other scions have already arrived, sir. May I show you in?
Let's go. Hi, everyone. Oh, God.
Please, you have to stop them! But you mustn't kill them. They're not bad Moggles. Kupo, they're just misguided. A gentle, firm thrashing is in order, yes, but no. Calm yourself, Kuplo Kop. Can you not see that he hasn't the faintest idea of what you're talking about? Be quiet this instant. Pray forgive his witless outburst, sister. Most grateful am I to have that you have come, Kat. And upon such short notice, truly Gridania could not wish for a more stalwart ally. But you are doubtless eager to know wherefore we summoned you. Our friend Kuplo Kop has brought to us news of a most unsettling development. It would seem that good King Mugglemog the 12th has returned to Eorzea. A curious thing to hear, I know. Truth to tell, I myself cannot say for sure if he is a genuine figure from history or some manifestation of Moggle mythology. Kuplo here would have me believe the former. Once upon a time, we Moogles served the gods in the heavens. It was quite nice up there, unspeakably beautiful, unimaginably spacious, and with a literally endless supply of wine, Kupo. In spite of this, or possibly because of the last part, the gods eventually became discontented with and started squabbling, which made life jolly difficult for the poor Moogles. So good King Moggle the 12th, may his glorious name live forever, decreed that the time had come to leave Kupo. The realm of man would suffice, he said, so all Moogles should live there instead. Unfortunately, the two realms are so far apart that we couldn't fly safely down. But good King Moggle the 12th, may his miraculous foresight ever be praised, knew exactly what to do, Kupo. He had a rope, you see, the longest one ever woven. This he nobly held while his subjects climbed all the way down to the world below. And that is how we Moogles came to this land, Kupo. All of us except good King Moggle the 12th. May his courageous sacrifice ever be forgotten. Never be forgotten. He alone would remain in the heavens so that Moogle kind might at last know peace. Except that he has not remained in the heavens, from what I understand, that being the reason for contacting us, yes? I'll bet he tried to tied the rope to something. Good thinking. Remind me again what the problem was with him returning to Eorzea? The problem, Ida, lies in the fact that he was summoned. It is our belief that good King Moggle? Is it Moggle? It's Moggle, not Moogle. The 12th is a myth made manifest via means akin to those employed by the beast tribes for summoning their gods. Wait, so you're saying a handful of Moogles with a boatload of crystals wished really, really hard and he just sort of appeared? Would that even work? What I cannot fathom is why they would even try. With Garuda humbled and the Ultima weapon destroyed, what new threat would have prompted them to take such a drastic measure? Might that not in itself be the answer? Twice in the last half-decade, Eorzea has been brought onto the very brink of destruction, only to be spared at the last by the heroics of a chosen few. To you, who braved those tempests and survived by virtue of your own strength, this latest period of peace will doubtless seem a welcome respite. But to those who had not the power to defend themselves, who were spared only by another's grace, this is merely the calm before the storm. I think the Moogles Guard are afraid of what tomorrow will bring, and what things may not end so well as they did yesterday. That fear has driven them to call upon a greater power, one they believe can be relied upon to protect their loved ones and their homes come what may. I assure you the Moogles Guard only want to protect the forest from outsiders, but ever since the return of good King Moggle the 12th, may his boundless grace fill our hearts with love, they've started to get a little carried away, Kupo. Verging on a lot, in fact. Like the sylphs who summoned Ramu, you mean? We cannot discount the possibility that this entity is influencing the Moogles in a manner similar to that of a primal. We share the same concern. Whoever or whatever the king may be, it is our belief that he poses a threat not only to Moogle kind, but to Gridania as a whole. Thus we do beseech you, Kat, confront good King Moggle the 12th and drive him from our midst. Humbly I do thank you. The sanctuary of the Moogles Guard and their liege lord is concealed by magical wards. Brother Isumiyan of the Conjurers Guild will doubtless be able to offer insight on how they might be dispelled. Pray seek his counsel ere you proceed any further. If we doing this legit, I don't remember shit, and also, the only time I've done it legit, I died, so. Isumiyan. Sorry, I'm interrupting. Welcome, Kat, welcome. That you should be the one to face good King Moggle the 12th is of great comfort, to me and the elementals both. As I am sure you know, the Moogles are not by their nature a warlike race.
Yet should the king be suffered to remain, it is like that his influence will bring about a change in them. Thus does it behoove us to defeat him quickly, before any lasting damage is done. Make whatever preparations you deem necessary and inform me when you are ready to seek the king. Alright. You have selected Regicide. Excuse me? Brother Isumiyan would unfold to you the secrets of good King Moggle the 12th's magical defenses. The wards bearing access to the king's sanctuary can only be nullified through the use of enchanted keystones, the selfsame method employed 5 years ago when first the king was summoned to Eorzea. It was with great regret that we were forced to sanction the slaying of the guardians who then held the keystones, for none were in our possession at that time. But by the grace of the elementals, however, we have been spared that burden on this occasion. Kuplo Kop confided in me that he had been entrusted with a set of keystones by the Moggle's Guard themselves. Yet wishing not to betray their confidence, he begged me to find some other means to gain entry to the king's sanctum. Alas, I have been unable to do so, and dare not labor any longer, for fear that the Moogles might succumb to the corrupting influence of their liege lord. We must needs have Kuplo Kop's keystones, Cat. Pray go to him and beg his assistance. He awaits you at the West Shore Pier. Impress upon him our great need, and I am certain he will yield. Okay.
So, how will you do it, Kupo? Oh, he told you about that. Well, if there truly is no other way, then I'll do it, Kupo. Take the ferry to Sweet Bloom Pier. I'll go on ahead.
No, poor buddy. Oh my god, they're huge. Huge Moogles.
Don't you dare lie to me, Kupo. I know what you're planning, and I won't allow it. Open your eyes, Kupo. The king will never be satisfied, no matter how many crystals you bring him. We offered you a choice, and this is how you repay us? By consorting with this Vera? Imperial's guardians, Gridanian sylphs, you're no different from the rest of them. Actually, you're worse, Kupo. Traitor, 'tis Kin's Moogles. He plots treason against the crown. Enough, Kuplo Kop will answer for his crimes soon enough, as will all who defy the will of good King Moggle the 12th. May he reign forevermore, Kupo.
Chonky Moogles.
The king is planning to purge the 12's wood of his enemies, Kupo. We've got to stop them before it's too late.
Aww. At least he makes the decision he has to. Poor buddy.
The entrance to Thornmarch is deep within the bramble patch, Kupo. If you take me there, I can nullify the ward. But be warned, the Moggle's Guard have set traps to lure enchanted beasts. I can't hide from them, so you'll need to protect me, Kupo.
Escort Kuplo Kop to safety to the warded entrance. Should you fail to defend him or move too far away, he will return to Sweet Bloom Pier, where you may rendezvous with him to try again. Fucking rude. Okay. Escort mission. Hate that. Does he just auto-follow? He does. Okay. Who am I supposed to protect him from? I'm scared. Like that? I'll protect you. No. Ooh, it touched him. That was rude. Hey, I saw dark skies. You coming, Moogle? You coming? Not entirely sure where to go. So I go... Okay, probably through the left would be the best option. Nice, Athea. Have a lovely evening. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Oh god. No, leave him alone! Oops. I like that he's trying to fight them. Bloop. Bloop, bloop. Oh god. The stress. Yeah, not allowed. Have a lovely evening, Cynthia. Take care of yourself. Good luck fighting Moogle King. Thank you. I will do my best and hopefully survive. Here's a hug. Have a lovely night. Oh god. And get all the sleeps. Oh god, that's not good. Did a little bit, but not much. He's mostly okay. Alright, this way. This way. Moogle's a fun word to say, it's true. That is just fact. Escort missions. Leon! Oh. I don't like them. Alright. Ah. Dead now. We're almost there. Barrier threshold. We've almost made it. You have lost sight? Oh no. Where is he? Where'd he go? Oh, thank you, Dark Skies. Was he paralyzed? Oh, he's paralyzed. Oh no. Oh no, he's fine now. Okay.
There you are.
Hi. Kuri! Thank you so much for the raid! Hold on just a moment. Let me finish this real quick.
We're here, Kupo. I don't see any more beasts, do you? Are you ready to face the king, Kupo? Then step closer to the ward. Raise your hand and focus, like when you attune to Natherite, Kupo. I'll open the way for you.
Okay. I'm doing it. Maybe. Oh. Is it just him dancing? Oh, okay.
The rest is up to you, Kupo. Now go and teach those foolish Moogles a lesson and send the king back once he came.
Thorn March Hard, now accessible. Oh yeah, there is no base one. All right. Oh. Right after somebody went and fought something. Oh no, chat. I don't know if this will go well. Uh-oh. Ugh, jump scares. Good King Halloween. This is Halloween. That's what I'm saying!
Kupo? Who in the seven helves are they? Meddling adventurers, I wager. Moogle's guard to arms! Defend the king, Kupo!
They're so fucking cute though, I can't take them seriously. Hey. Oh, I need to zoom the fuck out. Ah! Uh-oh, I'm in that. Oops. Okay. Oh, I guess it kind of does an auto order at first, at least. Oh god, that is so many. Alright. Da, da. River gets so mad at me that I think it sounds like this is Christmas. Or this is Halloween. It just sounds like this is Halloween. I'm sorry. Oh god. I'm assuming we want to kill the healer first no matter what anyway, but I don't know which one would be considered healer. Alright. I'm just murdering. The music's getting faster. Oh god. Oh, we didn't have to do it. Let's go. No meteors for you. Fuck you. Oh god, Tank Buster. It slowed down again. All right. Let's go.
Hail the Kupo, I mean king! There he is. You shall suffer your transgressions against my subjects. I can read.
Oh god. Okay. Oops. Okay. Good king's decree.
What does that mean?
Here's some buddies. Can we select them? No, we cannot. Oh, nope. I don't want to be in that. I got there. I did get there. Oh, God. Okay. Stress. Okay, I need to put my dots back up. Dun, dun, dun. I am wondering if maybe I did extreme that murdered me. Dun, dun. More buddies. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, I see what's happening. I can't do Peloton. It doesn't matter. Okay. I mean, I did it anyway. Don't judge me. Oh. That's a tank duo. Okay. Tank duo stack. Gotta put more up. So yeah, okay. I must have done extreme then, because I remembered all the Moogles being out and we could attack them all. Nice. We did it! That was actually so much easier than I feared. I must have done extreme and died. They also redid it? Oh, maybe. Oh. Maybe I did it before it was redone. That would make a lot of sense, actually. I don't know. Okay, there's some people here. Hey. Oh, I just saw Anna turn. Oh, no. Hey. Oh.
You did it, Kupo! You did it! Good King Moggle the 12th, may his mighty soul rest in pieces no more!
Uh-oh.
I shudder to think what might have happened had you not stopped the Moggle's guard when you did. Thank you, Kat. Perhaps now they'll come to their senses and stop playing at fairy tales. Rest assured that the chieftain will have choice words with them, too. You should go and tell Pukni Pak that the king is no more, Kupo. She's with Rayao at Camp Tranquil and can relay the news to the chieftain.
All right. The Moogles are cute when they're not trying to murder my face. There is that. I prefer them not.
Do I dare believe my ears? Good King Moggle the 12th, may his magnificent virtues serve as an example to us all, has fallen? All Mooglekind owes you a debt, Kupo. Ah, and I sense Rayao wishes to congratulate you as well. I shall let you two speak without fear of interruption.
Okay. Rayao Senna. Now I can be zoomed in a bit more since I'm not fighting. On the properties of primals, Rayao Senna wishes to congratulate you on your victory over Good King Moggle the 12th.
Your bravery and service to the Twelveswood and her Moogles shall not be forgotten, Kat. My sister will doubtless wish to hear the tale of the great victory from the mouth of the man responsible. Pray return to the Lotus Stand and treat her to a full account of the day's events, while the details are still yet fresh in your mind.
Okay.
The Elder Seedseer is expecting you, sir. May I show you in?
Yes, let's go. Oh. Kat, you are returned to us, unharmed and victorious. Thus have I 2 reasons to be glad. Yet many questions remain unanswered. If you would be so kind as to oblige me, I would fain hear all that occurred in Thornmatch. Then it is as we feared.
The king really is a primal. But he really isn't, is he? I mean, the Moogles don't worship him. For one thing, he's not even a god to them. That doesn't sound like any primal I've ever heard of. Then mayhap the fault lies with the definition. The fact remains that though a combination of the power contained in crystals and the force of their collective faith, the Moogles called forth a being that, by rights, should not exist. Moreover, when slain, said being left no corpse, the aether which comprised him instead being scattered to the 4 winds.
According to the accepted definition, he may not be a primal, but the mode of his manifestation was in every respect the same.
Which means... Ascians! This whole business reeks of their handiwork. Kupo-Po! They said it was a masked man who had taught them how years ago, but Gridania has no shortage of masked men, and I never thought to question... Confound it all! How many more will they ensnare with their tainted gifts?
Too many, I fear. So long as there are paragons to stir the embers, fools to build the pyre, and crystals to feed the flames, ever and again shall we suffer primal visitation. A somber thought, but a solitary one. Salutary? My heartfelt thanks, Kat. Already the information you have provided has proven invaluable. The Grand Serpent Marshal and I have much to discuss.
Oh, before you do, my lady, I was hoping we might finish discussing that other matter.
The matter of which you speak has even now been settled. The Scions shall not want for support. We shall be glad to send additional supplies to Revenant's Toll.
We knew we could count on you, my lady. While Ida and I remain to discuss the particulars of our arrangement with the Elder Seedseer, mayhap you could return to the Waking Sands and appraise the antecedent of all that has transpired.
I was waiting for that. Pray return to the Waking Sands.
I'm in Philia.
It is good to see you hale and healthy, Kat. I received word from Ida and Papalimo that you had felled good King Moggle the 12th, but I had hoped to hear your version of the tale. So it was as they said, summoned with the same methods used by the beast tribes and taught by Ascians. Though unfortunate, this incident did at least serve to remind the Elder Seedseer of our usefulness. Her offer of additional support could not have come at a better time. My thanks, Kat. We did it! Dun, dun, dun. What? Is Minfilia okay in this picture? I have questions. Ma'am? Am I getting blood for this? Void sent blood. Oh, okay. Spoilers. The time has come at last to leave Vesper Bay, and Minfilia would appraise you of the final details of the move. Owing to the tireless efforts of all concerned, we are, at long last, ready to bid farewell to Vesper Bay. So as to avoid drawing undue attention, we shall make the journey to Revenant's Toll in small groups, departing at irregular intervals. Lest you doubt, it is still my intention to conduct future operations openly, but on this particular occasion, the need for caution overrides all other concerns. To move north as one ponderous caravan would only serve to invite attack. It seems only right that I should be the last to leave, and I would have you remain with me until the end, Kat. Upon my departure, the Waking Sands will formally cease to be our headquarters, and the premises will be given into the care of Urianger. I had thought to relinquish the property, but he was quite adamant, and I had not the heart to disagree. These walls have borne witness to some of the brightest and darkest memories in our Order's history. Mayhap it is best that we do not forsake them entirely. Urianger shall remain here and devote his energies to studying the nature of primals. By the grace of the 12, he will one day discover the permanent solution that we have sought for so long. Of course, he will not be alone. Alice shall continue to work closely with him as well. Should they require our assistance, I have their assurances that they will not hesitate to contact us. I may have already done that. Speaking of Urianger, would you inquire of him if any tasks remain undone? I cannot escape the feeling that I have forgotten something. Something important. Alright. Thou art ever welcome, Kat, but I require no assistance. Pray take thy leave unburdened by concern for my well-being. Verily, thy countenance bespeaks a desire to quit this place without further delay. Mayhap thou thinkest this chapter of our tale concluded, that these halls should rightly be consigned to the annals of history. In man's eagerness to seize the future, how readily he doth set down the past. Full many a proud pioneer hath bravely stridden into the great unknown, only to find there the banner of his ancestor, faded by the aeons, and still man glorieth in his discoveries. 'Tis through his pride that wisdom doth ever give way to ignorance, while they who lurk in the shadow remain hidden, lost no sooner than they are found. There is Baron's food. Be not offended, Kat. Thy conduct hath ever been beyond reproach. Despite thy surpassing strength, and all thy many victories, thou hast never been so convinced of thine own greatness as to imagine thyself above the fallings of thy forebears. Mayhap it is the echo which hath opened thine eyes to the lesson of history. Would that the same could be said of. Ah! Whence came that cry? The solar, 12 forfend, the antecedent. Fucking rip? Well, she's moving. Kat, you must. Tell me, Louisoix, would you have done the same? Louisoix Levier was a remarkable man, wise beyond mortal measure. Would that I had met him prior to his passing. An Ascian? Here? How? How readily you see. You are indeed gifted, antecedent. But you are not like the others, your robes. Gifted, but ignorant. Yet I shall not judge you harshly. The fault lies with your forebears. It has been millennia. Mine are the robes of an emissary, unlike he who came before. I have no quarrel with you. He who... You speak of La Habrea? La Habrea is a warrior. He fought, he fell. He may yet learn from his mistakes. Then he is still... Come, I only confirmed that which you already knew. There is no cessation, no oblivion, only expulsion. You... What are... Tataru! Tataru! Oh no!
We're ready when you are, my lady. If there's nothing else. Is something the matter?
Oh, she doesn't see him.
Oh, I feel the same way. After everything that's happened here, it feels strange to leave. But I'm sure we'll soon get used to Revenant's toll. Well, I'll let you say your goodbyes. Take as long as you like, my lady. We shall depart whenever you're ready.
Well, at least she's okay. It is only to be expected. She lacks the gift and the knowledge both. To her, we are indistinct. I do not understand. Shadows, fleshless, formless. What truth there is in each tale is diluted by time and telling. Knowledge dictates expectation, and expectation colors perception. Thus did she perceive not. So it is with all but a chosen few. Even you, when young, could not yet see with eyes unclouded. You know nothing about me. Nothing. The gift grants you clarity. It grants you focus. With it, you may in time come to see us as we are, rather than this crude approximation. La Habrea did not think so highly of the Echo. La Habrea is wrong about a great many things. The Echo is indeed a gift, albeit one you have yet to master.
And if we did?
There would be no strife between our people, for we would be one mind. I leave as I came, in peace, antecedent. May we meet again as friends.
Wait, stay where you are!
Mayhap I was indelicate. 'Tis a mercy she shields her children from his grace with such resolve. Was it also by her hand that you survived the ardor, I wonder? The fuck is the ardor? I take it there's no need to explain. Save your concern. He did me no lasting harm. Whatever his intention was, it was not to kill.
I heard a cry! What happened? Are you all right? You look faint. Do you need to lie down? I could fetch you a flask of my special tonic.
Urianger, send word to the students of Baldician. Tell them to scour the archives, the forbidden tomes in particular. If there is any reference to an Ascian robed in white, however oblique, I would know of it. An Ascian, my lady. Was that what gave you cause to cry out? I did but moments ago glimpse a figure clad in white set forth from the waking sands. Yet Ascians are wont to employ teleportation magics. Why would one be so brazen? I know not and care not. Find him, Cat. Turn every stone in Vesper Bay if you have to. Pray attend me, Tataru. Well, that went well. At least she's okay. All right, we looking around here for a white-robed Ascian. Was he in front of me this whole time? How did I not trigger that before that moment? What? Oh my god. I am told you are the warrior of light, but I would know for myself. I shall walk north, and you may choose to follow. Know, however, that you will be laid low, waylaid if you do. You may even perish. Should you survive, we shall speak none. How the fuck did I just run right past him? That was hilarious. I was looking... Okay, so... I wasn't looking at people. I was looking at the ground for things like that said destination. You know, a sparkly bit. Hello? Brutish imp. Let's go. Kick their ass! Squiddy, go! Well, I don't think they're close enough for AoE to really matter. And maybe a little over leveled. I'm 57. You're supposed to be 50 for these. Oh. Oh. Gargoyle. That's not what I meant. I was on the wrong hotbar. My bad. My bad. Alright. Alright. I gotta go here though. Can you please? Thank you. Go, Squiddy, go! Do, 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 do. Alright. This is probably fine. I think Headache's getting a little better. It's kind of hard to tell. I am being judged! The pressure? The pressure chat? Laughing Toad? Why is it laughing? It's not laughing. I hear no laughter. I just want to point that out. The toad is very close to me. Hi. Hi, sir. Oh, hi? Oh, God, he's licking me. Ah, get out! Remarkable. Truly remarkable. I thank you for granting me this indulgence. None save he who bested La Habrea could endure such an examination. Have the laws of man grown so twisted in my absence that it is now permitted to lay hands upon an emissary? You who bore witness to my audience with the antecedent, did you not? Then you know I acted only in self-defense. I realize the same cannot be said of La Habrea. Even amongst his brethren, he is considered unique. Nevertheless, I cannot wholly condemn his misdeeds, for through them we discovered you, one so strong in the grift that he could cast us out. Your mother favors you still, that much is plain, but surely you must feel it. Her influence wanes, and her strength shall soon be spent. These lands, these people, this world, all shall soon change. As it was, so shall it be again, as it should always have been. Doubt my claims and question my motives, if you will. Only believe me when I say this. I am Elidibus, emissary, bearer of the word of the one true God, and we shall meet again. Hi, Elidibus. How you doing? It's probably fine. Not ominous at all. Oh, he disappeared right before our eyes. Hi, Minfilia. Thank the gods you've returned, Kat. After you left, I began to worry that I might have sent you to your doom. I take it our visitor proved elusive. Beg pardon? He was waiting for you? What did you do? What did he say? As it was, so shall it be again? Of what does he speak, and of what exactly? The words of this Elidibus portend much, but reveal nothing, save perhaps a measure of disdain for La Habrea. I had hoped for answers, but it seems I shall have to be content with the wealth of additional questions. Thank you for the blood? Minfilia, why are you giving me void scent blood? What? Why? Where? Whomst? Build on the stone. Minfilia has a favor to ask of you. Let us set aside the matter of this Ascian after we have completed our move to the Rising Stones. There is but one final favor I would ask of you before I depart. I believe I mentioned before that my father was a member of the Alamegan resistance. In truth, however, it is more complicated than that. As far as the Empire knew, he was their spy. He maintained the deception for nigh on half a decade, furnishing the resistance with vital imperial secrets while feeding up his paymasters subtly conceived misinformation. When he died some 15 years ago, my father left behind his journal, which I have closely guarded ever since. It contains every shred of information he and his agents could steal on what they believed to be the single greatest threat to Eorzea, the Primals. Its wisdom has guided me through the years, though there is much within I still do not understand. It is my hope that Urianger will fare better. Tell him to treat it with care. It is all I have left of my father. Okay, let's put the pressure on him. I thought thee departed. To what end dost thou linger? I don't remember his voice. The father's final bequest, the daughter's lifelong labor. It is no small thing to surrender such a cherished memento. Well can I imagine the antecedent's pain. Upon mine honor, I swear to spare no effort in the study of these materials, lest my lady's sacrifice be in vain. Oh, getting a cussing. Kat, this is Minfilia. I'm literally in the other room, Minfilia. Forgive me, but I could wait no longer. I have departed for the Rising Stones. If you have yet to... Once you have given the journal to Urianger, I bid you come to the 7th heaven in Revenant's Toll. Tataru will be there to show you inside our new headquarters. Assuming you have already attuned to it, you may wish to make use of our new Aetherite in Revenant's Toll. After all, it is right at our doorstep. Okay. What, ma'am? I could wait no longer. I've been 2 seconds. Hi, Tataru. Oh.
Oh, Kat, you're here. Good. We were all wondering when you'd show up.
As I was just telling your restive receptionist here, I'm pleased to inform you all that the documents have been prepared and all signatures signed. The Rising Stones is officially yours.
Splendid. From this day forward, I will spare no effort in seeing that it is as welcoming and comfortable a home for us as the Waking Stands ever was. That said, this is all somewhat intimidating, is it not? So many unfamiliar places and unfamiliar faces. Take that odd-looking fellow over there, for example. He's been eyeing us most suspiciously ever since we arrived. Cannot help but wonder if we are truly safe here.
I fucking can't. Okay, anyway. That man? I can't say I've spoken to him myself. I have! But rumor has it he's come to hunt for ancient treasures in the Crystal Tower. You've seen the structure I speak of, no? It'd be hard to miss it. That massive pillar of shining crystal that looms high over the land just to the southeast of here. If the tales are to be believed, it's a remnant of some ancient civilization. The details remain a mystery, and that's no doubt why it's drawn adventurers and scholars from all over looking to unearth its secrets. The man over there is no exception, and if my instincts are true, he knows more than most. If you're curious about the tower yourself, you could do worse than to talk to him and see what he knows. Why, if I weren't otherwise occupied with my duties here, I'd have half a mind to join you. I mean, just look at it. I can scarce begin to imagine what wonders lie inside.
Why, that's wonderful to hear. Rest assured that this receptionist will work just as hard to see that our efforts do not skip a beat despite the relocation. And with that, Kat, I do believe it's time you officially announced your presence to everyone inside. The antecedent and the others will surely be overjoyed to see you.
Hey, suspicious dude over there, how you doing? Oh god, the Crystal series. Oh, it was available before. What are you saying? The Crystal Tower quest series is now available from the Outlandish Man. In order to progress in the main scenario, you must first complete certain quests in the Crystal Tower series. Wait, now? While you are granted a respite from your duties as a scion, use your time to probe the depths of the Crystal Tower and see what ancient secrets may be gleaned. I thought I'd have to do it at the end. I don't have to do it now. No. I don't have to do it now, right? Minfilia, what's up, girl?
Hey.
Well, it is certainly spacious. Today marks a new beginning for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. For today we declare our independence. We shall henceforth be beholden to no nation, but serve all of Eorzea's people, proudly and openly. But this does not mean that we will sever our ties with the Eorzean alliance. On the contrary, the antecedent and I shall endeavor to strengthen them. Rest assured, however, that we shall not permit political considerations to influence our decisions. Our identity remains unchanged, as does our cause. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and our single purpose is to safeguard the future of Eorzea. For Eorzea! A moment of your time, Kat. I would speak of Elidibus. Hi, Oriange. Pardon the intrusion, my lady, but the matter which bringeth me will admit no delay. Mine every attempt to contact the students of the Baldician hath met with silence. No one will respond? How odd. Allow me to try. We don't get service here. The stone walls don't permit it. No response. Surely they do not ignore us. They have never yet, my lady. I fear we must assume the worst. No, I will not believe it. An outpost, perhaps, but not their headquarters. Their wards are beyond circumvention. Had they come under attack, they would most certainly have raised the alarm. None could penetrate their sanctum unnoticed. But for those who lack the gift and knowledge both, oh no. Contact their agents in the field at once. If aught has befallen the students of Baldician, they may know of it. Though the thought of it pains me, until such a time we have evidence to seek the contrary, we can but assume the worst. Accordingly, we must needs seek another source of information on Elidibus. 'Tis possible the others in the homeland are possessed of such knowledge. Be fairly warned, however. They are unlikely to yield it unconditionally. Do what you must. Yet another unforeseen and unwelcome development. What could be next, I wonder? A visit from a certain Crimson Ladassian, perhaps? Or Ochre, or Puce? And which of our allies will then fall silent? For a time, I thought we had gained the upper hand. When you shattered the Crystal of Darkness and cast out La Habrea,
I dared to hope that we had found a way to rid ourselves of the Ascian menace. But I was wrong. He endures and may yet return. Upon that point, I have no doubt that Elidibus spoke true. Yet there must be a way to destroy them utterly, a way to spare this world their unholy machinations. I dare not consider the alternative. There are forces at work we do not understand, Kat. I discern them all around, in disturbances too great and too numerous to be dismissed as mere coincidence. Doubtless the paragons are involved, but how and to what end is far from clear. I know not what will come, but I do know that we will rise and meet as one. Ah, my stalwart hero, your face is a picture of resolve. I know that you will be ready when the time comes. With luck, however, that will not be for a while yet. Pray return to your private affairs with my blessing. Should anything arise, you will be informed. Kryle, where are you? Oh! Nabrialis. Your intercession was not foretold. Your object? We question. Our plans are in motion, your intentions unclear. They survived the 7th Ardor and are stronger now in the gift. Does that not intrigue you? No, it does not. Serve as you will, so too shall I. We labor not at cross purposes. The wisdom of his plan shall become apparent in time, when the veil is lifted from their eyes. And at long last they see. We did it! A Realm Awoken. And that's it for 2.1! That's it for update 2.1. Now we're on to 2.2, chat.